With all the new gizmos and gadgets that are coming out, it's now time to find out what is new in the world of technology. Good morning to you, Nathan.
Good morning, Mike. Welcome back from Tasmania.
Oh, thank you very much. Had a fantastic time. You've been a little bit busy with some researching. What's this about a 13-year-old being told off by her mum via Facebook?
This is an example of modern parenting techniques, shall we say. A mum in the US has disciplined her 13-year-old who she disrespected her in front of her friends, basically. And so her discipline for her child was to take over her Facebook profile and change her cover photo and her profile photo to a picture of her with an X over her mouth, and a caption saying, "I do not know how to keep my mouth shut. No longer allowed on Facebook or my phone. Please ask why. My mum says I can't," to everyone that asked. So she was forced to give a personal response to everyone that asked why she wasn't allowed on Facebook and what the punishment was for.
In light of that story, do we have some tips for parents?
I think what it highlights is the need for parents in this day and age, especially with teenagers, is to be aware of social media. So you need to know about it, and if you don't know much about it, not to be ignorant of it, to ask questions and look for resources. There's parenting websites that have good tips about how to talk to your children, and I think it's just important to create a conversation. So if you don't know about it, a great way of building trust and the conversation with your child is to ask them to show you how it works and what they're doing on it, and then to start the conversation that way.
I don't know if I should be happy or unhappy. Angry Birds.
Yes, the ever-popular game, highly addictive.
Highly addictive.
If anyone's got an Android or an iPhone or an iPad, I know my wife has got onto it recently. I probably shouldn't say these things on the radio, but she said to me, "I now know what you do when you're relaxing and how you waste so much time." Yeah, Angry Birds Space, the latest version of their game, lets you kill pigs with birds. They got 50 million downloads in the last 35 days.
That's incredible. And it's just added another 10 new levels.
Yes, yeah, just as a thank you for the support and the ongoing growth. So it's just amazing now with phones and tablets, just how quickly software is downloaded compared to games of a few years ago.
There is another interesting article you've popped on my desk. Huggable robot named Huggable. Tell us about that.
A Japanese robot scientist, or a roboticist, I think they're called. He's well known in robot circles, apparently. He's designed a robot of himself in the past. So he's recently displayed in an expo a giant person-shaped pillow. So this pillow is one that you can hug, and it doubles as a mobile phone. You put your mobile phone in a pouch in the pillow, and then it vibrates according to the frequency of the voice of the person you're speaking to.
If you can't find a friend, buy a pillow huggable robot.
Yeah, so it's like how your mobile phone vibrates when text and stuff comes through. It's got a couple of vibrators in it that will reflect the tone of the voice of the person you're speaking to. So if it's a heightened tone, it'll resemble a heartbeat and it'll beat quicker. Or if it's a more relaxed tone, it'll slow down. I think it fits in a slightly weird category, but it's all part of what's called haptic technology, which is trying to bring this sense of touch to modern communications, where we've got communication where we can talk to people on the other side of the world, but we're not necessarily next to them or sensing emotion and that sort of thing, as well as a face-to-face conversation.
I'll stick to my cat, thanks.
Yes, yeah, a good cat and a little purr always goes well, I think.
Nathan, thanks for this morning.
Cool, thank you very much, Mike.
I'll speak to you next week.